welcome to the show. I'm Iyare, this is Fantastic Realm, and while we're all really excited about the forthcoming Star Trek movie, this show is all about brand new comics. Comics full of great stories, the sort of stories that literally transport you away. This is Timestorm 2009 to 2099. It's a brand new 4-part mini-series, and essentially what this is the alternate reality version of Spider-Man, i.e. Spider-Man 2099, brought crashing into the regular Marvel continuity. This is pretty cool stuff. Time-traveling Spider-Man, weird futuristic Punishers, Luke Cage, Wolverine all make appearances. And if you're sitting back watching this thinking, hold on a minute, I never read Spider-Man 2099, how am I going to keep up with this? Don't worry, they've put a nice handy catch-up feature at the back of the book to kind of help you understand all of the characters and keep up with what's going on. So if you have never kind of invested in a little bit of time-traveling future alternative Spider-Man, then hey, this might be for you. It's out this week. So it's only been a couple of issues since Mon-El took over from Kal-El as Metropolis's defender, as you were, under the watchful eye of Steel and the Guardian, to allow Superman to shoot off to New Krypton. And even though it's only been a couple of issues, already we're seeing nefarious plots being hatched in the background to bring down Metropolis's stand-in Superman. And what's really great about this book, apart from, you know, there's some great character work going on here and an interesting ongoing story, but the art really pops on this book. Artist Renato Guedes basically is a master of using facial expressions, and there are really good examples of that, where he manages to tell the story and move the story on with just the expression on a character's face. Really, really good stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely worth your time. This one, Superman issue 687. It's on your shelves this week. So with Dark Reign being so huge in the Marvel universe at the moment, Doctor Doom's stock is up, and you probably enjoy the devious doings of Doctor Doom, but want to share them with younger people in your life. Doctor Doom and the Masters of Evil is the book you need then. Because this is basically Doom Light. This is Doom with a little bit of humour. Normally he's a very serious, very dark sort of a character, but this book presents the lighter side of Doom. It's the end of a 4-part mini-series, and hopefully this has been good fun, so hopefully we'll see it back again. But if you want to share the devious doings of Doom with someone young, then this is the book. Doctor Doom and the Masters of Evil. This is the 4th issue of the current mini-series, out this week. This is Thunderbolts issue 131, and what we see here is the end of a 4-part story arc, the magnum opus, which is featuring Deadpool. And this is a great book, but mostly that is due to the fact that Deadpool is in it, and this is not Deadpool's regular title. It's great stuff, that kind of combination of almost slapstick goofy humor with the kind of ultra violence that we find in this book is a really good combination. It's really fun stuff, and whilst it's a action and humor put together is a vein that's been mined before, I've never seen anybody do it quite as darkly humorously as this is. But what you've got to understand is it is Deadpool that makes this book, and whether the next issue of Thunderbolts will be as readable without Deadpool's contribution remains to be seen. But for the moment, it's on your shelves and definitely worthy of your attention. This is Thunderbolts issue 131. Pick it up now if you can. There's loads of stuff out this week. It's been a very, very busy week for Dark Reign. We see a one-off Dark Reign The Cabal comic hit the shelves this week, which has an individual short story about each of the Cabal members with a different creative team on it. Some really great writers and artists in there. Dark Reign continues with Dark Avengers. I mean, what needs to be said? It's Bendis doing a dark version of the Avengers. Get involved. Also out under the Dark Reign banner this week is Miss Marvel number 38, always worth checking out. And one of my Dark Reign favourites at the moment, War Machine. This is issue number 5. It's a new book and it's made a really strong start as far as I'm concerned. Also out on DC this week is Justice Society of America number 26. 2 covers on this book that join together. I love that sort of thing. Make sure you check it out. Runaways number 9 is out this week for people who've been following that. The Silver Surfer Returns comes to the end of that story arc in Scar, Son of Hulk, issue number 10. I've really been enjoying this book lately. Green Lantern versus Agent Orange continues in Green Lantern number 40. For everybody who's following the TV show Fringe, which has been much better than I expected it to be, the accompanying comic book hits number 4 of 6 this week. Uncanny X-Men with Matt Fraction at the writing helm continues this month with issue number 509 on your shelves this week. For Captain America fans, there's this one shot called A Brother in Arms, Captain America Theatre of War, that's on your shelves. And finally this week, Gears of War number 6 for people who love video games and comic books. That's all we have time for this week. Keep rating us, keep sending us your comments, and don't forget, if you're feeling the show, let somebody know. You can buy any of the books we reviewed at fantasticrealm.co.uk, and don't forget to quote the code FAN1 to get yourself a 10% discount. You can also check us out at our eBay store and see more videos or join our online communities at Facebook, MySpace and YouTube. We've now launched the Fantastic Realm video podcast on iTunes, so feel free to add a comment about this video below, and don't forget you can drop by the store to check out what we've got in stock.